What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to another Global Pokemon Society Draft League battle. This is our final match for Week 5, finishing off the first half of the season, and we got the 2-2 Tokyo Togekiss taking on the 1-3 Lavender Town Gengars. Tokyo defending their championship from last season, looking to end the first half above 500. And Lavender Town, they need every win they can get at this point. I would not want to be 1-4, having to fight through all these teams. So let's take a quick look at their teams, then we're going to hop right into it. Tokyo bringing Magearna, Regigigas, who has been a huge addition for them, Galarian, Weezing, Mesprit, Araquanid, and Xurkitree, while Lavender Town is bringing Giratina, Landorus-Therian, Gyarados, Nihilego, who they just picked up in free agency, Aegislash, and Mandibuzz. Both these teams gained some very big offensive additions. Tokyo with Regigigas, Lavender Town with Landorus. Unfortunately, Lavender Town has yet to really benefit in the win column with that. As we see Lavender Town lead off with Landorus and with Aegislash. Regigigas and Weezing, of course, the lead for Tokyo. Weezing's neutralizing gas stopping Landorus's Intimidate. And it'll also prevent the stance change from Aegislash. So that really hinders Aegislash's offensive capabilities. Lavender Town switching out Landorus into Giratina. And of course, Tokyo going big with Regigigas. Whenever you go up against Tokyo now, you gotta figure out how are you gonna punch through Regigigas. Weezing with the Protect. Aegislash goes for King Shield. Wants to try and deny. Oh, Max Darkness. Will this be going to Aegislash? Yes. Won't do too much, but will get the special defense drops. Oh, weakness policy for Aegislash. But again, without the stance change, Aegislash only has base 50 in its offenses right now. Not much offensive potential from Weezing as the Max Quake takes out takes out Aegislash from Regigigas. So unable to really benefit from that weakness policy. And the Will-O-Wisp onto Giratina. Lavender Town on the back foot. Still have their Dynamax. Nihilego comes out for Lavender Town. Nihilego goes for a Protect. I don't know how well that'll help against a 4 times effective Max Quake. That's what we're going to see. Going into Nihilego. Just busts right through that Protect. Giratina finally gets the Will-O-Wisp off. Was it too little too late? As Lavender Town is facing a 4-2 disadvantage here in Game 1. Landorus comes out yet again. Regigigas Dynamax does end. Both teams trying to utilize Will-O-Wisp to good effect. Landorus maybe goes for a Max Quake into Weezing here to prevent the Will-O-Wisp and also to get rid of the neutralizing gas, which would then trigger the Intimidate, really neutralizing Regigigas there. Slow start burn and a -1 attack. This could be how Lavender Town turns it around here. See, Giratina with a Protect. Nice Protect. No, Landorus with the Airstream. Not going to do enough to Weezing. Which means Weezing's going to keep sticking around, being annoying. Question is, will the Will-O-Wisp hit? It does, and that's huge. Not going for the Max Quake in this position. Really costing Lavender Town the comeback. Because now with Landorus burned, it's going to be very difficult for them to break through the rest of Tokyo's core. Weezing yet again can go for a Protect, just sticking around even longer. Here's the Quake from Landorus, going into Regigigas this time. But you see how little that's doing with the burn. Perhaps a Quake into either of them last turn could have been enough. Earth Power, tickling Regi, and Regi with the Ice Punch gets some good damage onto Landorus. So many burns being activated here. Weezing, without having something like Strange Steam or Dazzling Gleam, really not able to do a lot of damage against Lavender Town's team. Probably didn't really look at, you know, what they would need. Alright, Regigigas finally goes down to another Max Quake. Giratina with Shadow Ball. Ooh, critical hit. So they do get the 2 KOs this turn. That will be the end of Landorus' Dynamax, however. So they still need a lot of help. Magearna and Mesprit, the final 2 for Tokyo. Giratina with the Protect. Landorus going for Earthquake. How much will this do to Magearna? No, the burn. Hindering the attack. Ice Beam from Mesprit will be enough to KO Landorus. Now Giratina facing a 2v1. Both Pokemon revealing they do have the super effective Ice Beam. Giratina does have the tools to turn this around. Mesprit, though, with the Focus Sash, I think could be key here. Here's the Shadow Ball from Giratina. Going into Mesprit. Oh, that Giratina is so bulky, however. But now +1 attack from Magearna. No, it's still going to take a couple hits. Magearna is Assault Vest, though, which definitely hurts Giratina's potential for knocking it out in one hit. Oh, Magearna going for the Fleur Cannon. Done fooling around. Shadow Ball does take out Mesprit. Now will the Fleur Cannon connect? +2 special attack. Magearna. Yes, the Fleur Cannon gets off. This should be enough, I believe, to KO. And with that, Tokyo is able to squeak out game 1. Lavender Town had the comeback potential. I think if they had quaked into Weezing there instead of Airstream, they could have had it. Because then that would have prevented the burn from getting off onto Landorus. Alright, we'll have to see how the teams react to that game 1. Will there be any strategy changes? So, Lavender Town against Weezing Regigigas. It's a very tough matchup for them. I wonder if yeah, I don't know. Very tough matchup. I'm trying to think of a strategy that they could do, but feel like, again, last time, it's probably the same strategy as the first game. Kind of switch around, stall out the Dynamax as best you can. Burn Regigigas so it's not one-hit KOing you, and just make sure when you max Landorus, you're gonna kill Weezing. Like, you know, you gotta time around the protect turns and everything. But if you can get a max Quake into Weezing, it should one-hit KO. Lavender Town goes with the same lead, and I just feel like this lead is so passive, right? Because you don't want to leave Landorus in at this point. You know that Regigigas can KO you, and you won't be able to KO it back. And Aegislash is basically not going to be able to do anything without its stance change ability. Regigigas getting big. Weezing, of course, goes for the protect. Aegislash with the King Shield. Will we see a U-turn here? Yes, a U-turn from Landorus. Okay. Respect that. Gyarados comes out. He's going to take this Hailstorm. Ooh, almost a knockout. Very close. Oh, a switch out from Lavender Town. Going back out into Landorus. Oh, a nice play, though. Gyarados with Waterfall. Not doing too much to Weezing. And Gyarados gets knocked out by the hail. Aegislash comes back out. Weezing with another protect. I assume we're going to see a King Shield here from Aegislash. No, we don't. A U-turn from Landorus, so we'll be seeing Giratina come out. So again, Lavender Town trying to stall out this Dynamax as best they can. Oh, but the Hailstorm doing big damage to Giratina. Oh, Aegislash getting a sword stance off. Question will be, can Giratina get a Will-O-Wisp off onto Regigigas in this position? If they can get the Will-O-Wisp off and get Regigigas burned, that way it won't be able to KO Aegislash, I think that would be really big. Let's see, this is a crucial turn here. Lavender Town's done their best to stall out Regigigas Dynamax. Oh, Regigigas with the Ice Punch does knock out Giratina, so we do find out that Regigigas is faster than the Giratina. And Weezing gets the Will-O-Wisp off, so just made it a lot tougher yet again for Lavender Town. Aegislash with the Iron Head. Despite the burn, doing some nice damage. I think this seems like a pretty safe King Shield into Earthquake. Although Lavender Town still is their max. Couldn't be a max turn. I honestly almost don't want a max here, but it all depends if Earthquake will KO Regigigas. Because I know Weezing's going to protect here, so it doesn't matter too much to me. And I actually kind of don't mind Weezing staying alive because of Magearna. He is maxing, though. Weezing with the Protect. Tried to go for the Shadow Sneak, but Weezing protected. Here's the Quake from Landorus. Goes into Regigigas. That will knock out Regi. This will be a interesting turn for Lavender Town here if they go into Mesprit from Tokyo. Because you can either double into Mesprit to knock it out, oh no, they go Magearna. Okay, so this makes it a little easier. I think Shadow Sneak might be enough to KO. Maybe not. Based on the Iron Head damage, maybe not. But you can obviously Quake into Magearna. Want to say that would be a one-hit KO. No King Shield or Shadow Sneak. Magearna does get knocked out. Now, will this be a Will-O-Wisp? Yes, and it does connect. So there's still a chance for Tokyo. Ironhead does finish off Weezing, though, so it will be Mesprit doing a 2v1. And yeah, it's probably not going to work out. Despite both of the opposing Pokemon being burned, Aegislash was able to get off that Swords Dance early in the game, which I think will be pretty crucial. That's really the Ice Beam, but a couple big special defense boosts for Landorus, letting it tank that very nicely. Oh, Aegislash with another Swords Dance. Being very cocky. Imagine if, you know, again, this Mesprit, even though it goes up against 2 ghost types, it doesn't have Shadow Ball. If it had Shadow Ball and it Shadow Balled into Aegislash that turn, and then been able to Ice Beam this turn, who knows? But alright, Lavender Town, some very nice adjustments there in Game 2. Able to even it up here. And now we're going to go into Game 3, and it's all on the line. They stalled out the Regigigas Dynamax very nicely that game. I don't know, does Tokyo... No, looks like they're not going to switch it up. And for some reason, the Xurkitree is still wearing Tim's. But yeah, I mean, I guess when you got a sledgehammer, just keep whacking it against the wall. Alright, Game 3. Winner take all here. Lavender Town leading off with Landorus and Giratina. Oh, trying to attack into Landorus again. Landorus go for the U-turn. No, they're maxing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. No. Oh my goodness, imagine this turn if, say, they had swapped out into Aegislash. Will-O-Wisp with Giratina. Oh, that would have been beautiful. Weezing with the Protect. Landorus gets an Airstream off. Does some nice damage. Okay, will Giratina get the Will-O-Wisp off? Ooh, they do get the Will-O-Wisp. Okay, now it's a question. How much does a burned Regigigas do against Lando? Okay, this is very unfortunate. I don't even get to see if that was a crit or not. Nihilego's already out, so I don't even know. I'm gonna assume that that was a crit, right? Can we all agree? Hit that like button if you think that was a critical hit. That just knocked out Dynamax Landorus. And now at this point, it's really what can Lavender Town even do? Giratina with the Earth Power does real nice damage. Will Nihilego get an attack off? Oh, looks like a Power of Meteor Beam set. So they do get the Meteor Beam off into Weezing. That'll knock out Weezing. Okay, they're fighting back. Now the neutralizing gas is off. Regigigas gets even weaker. Nihilego's going to get a nice special attack race. Now it's a +2 special attack. Max Wake. Okay, so this is a burn Regigigas with slow start now. And it still one-shots Nihilego. I mean, Nihilego is not bulky. We all know that. But still, kind of sad to think about. Like, you can do all this stuff to try and stop Reggie, but Reggie's coming for you. Tokyo sends out Mesprit in Lavender Town. Sends out Aegislash. Mesprit with the Ice Beam. And a little bit of damage on the Giratina. Aegislash setting up once again with the Swords Dance. Regigigas goes back to baby form. Aegislash still has a chance to pull it out here. Giratina does have the speed boost. Oh, Giratina with the Protect. Mesprit. The Ice Beam is blocked. Oh, okay. I don't know about that one. I'd rather be killing Mesprit here, because really Regigigas just isn't the threat. So now it's Magearna and Mesprit. The last 2v2 showdown. Neither of the opposing Pokemon have anything that can really do big damage to Aegislash. So if it plays around with King Shield and everything. Okay, Shadow Ball going into Mesprit. Will this be enough for a KO? No, it's not quite enough. Ice Beam into Giratina. Was that crit? That seemed like it did more damage than before. No, that's just me. Ice Beam into Aegislash, +1. Oh, gets the freeze. That is very unfortunate for Lavender Town. I don't think they would be able to bring it back from here. Because killing Mesprit just boosts Magearna even more. Again, I think you had to be swapping between stances a little more in that position. But Tokyo takes the match. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for this week's podcast. And as always, stay classy, society.